Some big breaking news which is coming in while Rahul Gandhi is on a vacation. Congress has pitted itself against the Congress, ironically. Well, there's been massive infighting which has wrecked the Congress across multiple states. Across in Haryana, listen in to Bhupinder Singh Hooda, the former Chief Minister of the Congress in the state of Haryana. He says that he wasn't invited to even campaign by some of those and says that where all he had campaigned, it showed its effect by the Congress candidates only there winning their seats. Listening to the grumblings which have already begun.
ये आप बताओ।
आपकी पार्टी है ना
नहीं, मैं नहीं गया पार्टी, लेकिन मेरे को बुलाया नहीं। बात का तो मैं जरूर आता।
ना तो किसी उम्मीदवार ने आपको बुलाया और ना प्रदेश अध्यक्ष ने कहा आप जाओ।
उम्मीदवार ही बुलाएगा।
Let me go across to Gurpreet China, who's joining us with more details on this. Gurpreet, of course, it's not just one state, it's across several states. But if you can put what's happening in Haryana into perspective, Bhupinder Singh Hooda and the tempestuous relationship that he seems has shared with Kumari Shelja, how is the deadlock going to happen?
Well, yes, of course, that if we can see in Haryana that infighting is also very, very prominent in Haryana. We have seen that Kumari Shelja, who is the president of, who is the chief of Haryana Congress, she's at the loggerhead with the former Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda. That lobbying is also going on and infighting is also going on in the state. We have seen so many times, even when Bhupinder Singh Hooda was projected as a Rajya Sabha MP at that time we have seen that infighting was also present in Congress. So, but the Congress leader, since morning we have been talking to the Congress leaders. They are denying. They are saying now the Congress has a united face. They have come up a very good result during the municipal corporation. But at the same time, the Haryana BJP has already told, because of the farmers' protest, that was one of the reasons why the Haryana BJP has seen that defeat in the various pockets of Haryana. But at the same time, the Congress has failed to put a united front in Haryana. But at this point of time, and we were talking to various MLAs from Congress and former ministers of the Congress, they say that now we are united because we have decided to fight against the BJP. But it's writing on the walls that infighting is also within Haryana, especially in the Congress party.
Well, Gurpreet, do stay on with us. In fact, let's also get our viewers this another voice which is coming in of dissent. Former Congress Minister from Haryana, Krishnamurti Hooda, has said that there is no infighting. However, in Congress, there are those who are trying to say that there is no breach in the ranks. In fact, he goes on to say, however, if Mr. Hooda wasn't called for campaign, he should have just gone there by himself. He knows that his pictures were on the campaign photographs. He could have just gone nonetheless. So listen in to this undertone of discomfort and dissent.
देखिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी एक है। जब चुनाव आता है सब एक होकर लड़ते हैं। और आज जिस प्रकार की हमारी परफॉर्मेंस हुई है, हम बेहद प्रफुल्लित हैं, हम बेहद खुश हैं। और आने वाला वक्त कांग्रेस पार्टी का है। आने वाले 2024 के अंदर लोकसभा में भी और विधानसभा में भी कांग्रेस पार्टी का परचम लहराएगा। और कांग्रेस पार्टी पार्लियामेंट में भी और विधानसभा में भी सरकार बनाएगी हरियाणा के अंदर। गुटबाजी, कोई गुटबाजी नहीं है, हम सब एक हैं।
Let me go across to Gurpreet. Gurpreet, what's going to be the Congress High Command's action from here onwards? We know that they don't have the likes of an Ahmed Patel right now. It's already in a disarray. Rahul Gandhi, of course, isn't in the country, and Sonia Gandhi hasn't been very active of late. So what happens? Is the AIC even aware of what's happening now that they're all out in the public, openly criticizing each other?
Well, that if we can see that AICC, that they are helpless from all the fronts, because in Punjab as well as in Haryana, we have seen there is strong lobbying. That one side they had a former Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda, other side that is the hand-picked man of Congress, because of Kumari Shelja. She has a very close proximity with the senior leadership in Delhi. At the same time, Bhupinder Hooda is a mass leader. So that's why that if we can talk about AICC, that they are not able to do much about the infighting, but yes, they have to bear the infighting. At the same time, we have seen that the Congress leader, he has been denying that there is not infighting, but every time we have seen, even during the rallies, we have seen that there are various types of lobbies which is going on, and we had failed to put a united front. And that was one of the reasons why the Haryana Congress is not able to project itself as a united face in the state.
Well, keep tracking the developments on that front. The infighting which seems to have wrecked the Congress party, it's not just in one state of Haryana, it's the same which we have seen in Kerala as well as Goa, and of course a lot of discomfort in the state of Punjab as well. We're going to be tracking it very closely. Thank you so much, Gurpreet, for joining us.